Week 4, Dallas Cowboys versus Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers. I was up till 20 past 5 this morning. But it was worth it. I have to say it was worth it. Mixed feelings, but the fear of facing Micah Parsons. He done fuck all. See you, Micah. But he done one significant play, and that was coming from behind and tripping up Dak Prescott just before he ran in for his second touchdown of the night. It was bittersweet. You're a dickhead, Parsons, for doing your job. Dak was about to run for it late in the game. Micah got him. That possibly kept the Packers alive. But other than that, he was mainly on the sideline. No regrets. Time to move on. Micah Parsons used to be a Cowboy. Anyways, it started off last night. Here we go again. I was starting to get a little bit pissed off. The Packers got the ball. They marched us down the field and they scored a touchdown. Our defense not only left one of the Packers receivers open, they managed to leave both wide receivers on the left-hand side open, which set them up for their second touchdown of the day. Not one receiver. Our defense managed to leave both of them wide open. I actually started making a list last night so I wouldn't leave anything out of this video. They're going to get more detailed as we go on. The pressure on the Packers quarterback was better. Our defense did improve. Started off like a can of sardines, gone off, but they woke up. They blocked the extra point after the second touchdown by the Packers, ran it back and scored 2 points. We started with 2. Can't get much lower. But it's like a fire lit in our arse. Our defense improved. As I said, pressure was a lot better on the quarterback. And our offense came alive. CeeDee Lamb sidelined. But our boys, Turpin, Pickens, legends. It is good to be successful with CeeDee Lamb on the sideline. Our running backs did a good job. But in fairness to Turpin and Pickens, welcome to the Dallas Cowboys, gentlemen. Absolute brilliant. Great performance last night. I'll go in order. Here we go. What's the next on the list? Yes. Our second possession, I believe, we were going to go for it on fourth down. But we were afraid because we, as with everyone in America, had no confidence in the Cowboys going for it on fourth down. So Dak just went, hey, 22, 17, and tried to get the Packers to jump offline with no intention of sides, with no intention of doing anything. We actually showed fear and no faith in ourselves going for a fourth down in the first quarter. Diggs, number 7, gets an old-fashioned style interception, but we fucked it up by getting a penalty. Over 10 penalties against the Cowboys, a lot of them crucial last night, which has to stop. Then we got a sack. Also went nowhere because we got a penalty on that play too. Penalties have to fucking stop. I know it's the worst sport in the world for stupid penalties, but we done a few of them last night. Big receptions, pick up 30, 40 yards, penalty. All the way back, boys. And we're still doing the little throws 4 yards away from the quarterback. Go a little bit longer. They ran too many times last night, but the receivers were just beautiful. Like, we didn't really need CD last night. Dak, in fairness, done a fucking great job. We got the ball from the Packers. The quarterback fumbled. We recovered. Dak slammed it straight in for a touchdown. Get the ball back and punish them with it. Then it went to the final seconds of the game. Was it into overtime or was it the end of the game altogether? The Packers nearly fucked up. They nearly ran out of time, only they left 1 second on the clock. Actually, it was to tie the game. They left 1 second on the clock. They threw the ball into the end zone with left 1 second. And with that, the kicker came on, kicked a field goal. The game ended 40-40. Now, I was damn well depressed seeing it head into overtime originally, because it was 10-5 in the fucking morning. Think of the Irish lads. But about 5:15, it ended with Dallas 40, Green Bay 40. Mika made one good play, but apart from that, he was irrelevant. So far, we've equaled the Eagles. We've equaled the Giants. We got shit kicked out of us by the Bears. We really and truly equaled the Packers. 40-40, 80 points between the two teams. I think it's the third highest in the NFL history. But, the offense and the defense improved big time. It was good to see the old man, Jerry Jones, get so excited so many times. But we need to dominate. We need to come out fighting. We need to dominate. We need to use our kicker more often. We can't be just your lead, my lead, your lead, my lead. See who wins in the last few seconds. We have to dominate. We proved we don't need CD. Turpin, Legend, Pickens. We have it all. The best kicker in the NFL, and our defense showed that they are alive. Even the commentators were so shocked that we were making plays. We put a lot more pressure on number 10 for the Packers. We actually deserved to win. It shouldn't have went to overtime. So that's week 4. I have to say, near the end, Dak was under pressure, fired the ball nearly going backwards, and number 1 performed a number 1 catch. Came back towards the ball, went to the sideline, caught the ball with his 2 tippy toes in on the field. He'd done it about 3 or 4 times last night. Between himself and number 3, the Dallas Cowboys' future is bright. And personally, I would love to see Jerry Jones be handed another Super Bowl trophy. So this could be our year, but we need to dominate. We need to put fear in the other team, and we need to still improve. Lost to Philly, bet the Giants, but again, 50-50 games. Disgraceful against the Bears. Came out disgraceful against the Packers, but 40-40, happy, proud of them. And week 5, being a fan of the year, I haven't even checked who we're playing or what time it is, but we'll see you for week 5. 9 minutes and 19 seconds. So, to prove that you got to the end of this game, what was the former name of the Washington Commanders NFL team? What were they called for years and years? The Washington who feuded big time with my boys. So if you got to the end of this video, answer that question to show me you did. We shall see you next week.